I'm gonna show you how to make a vision board. Guys, so I'm gonna show you how I make my vision board. I've wanted to make a vision board for a really long time, like the past couple years, long time. And I just never got around to it. And with Corona going on, it's kind of given me time to think about what I really want and some of the goals that I want to manifest and some of the things that I really want to keep in sight. I think Corona, you know, we've spent so much time in the house and so much time not doing stuff. Like this year, I don't want to say the year has been a waste, because any day alive is a blessing, but a part of me does kind of feel like because we haven't been able to do anything this year, next year I really want to get back on track and get, you know, back on board and really make things happen. Okay, so I have these boards here. I just grabbed these at Target, just little multi-pack. I have some scissors, I have a glue stick, I got some super glue, and then I picked some of the stuff that I want to put on my vision board. What I did, like I kind of over the months, I mean, and throughout the last couple of years too, like I have, is my phone up here? My phone's downstairs, but I have this app on my phone. It's called Color Note, and you can just write down all the stuff that you're thinking about, anything that's on your mind. I'm a Virgo ascendant, so I write down a bunch of stuff. I make lists for everything. So like randomly, I would be like, okay, when I'm 30, I want to buy a house. Or when I'm 35, I want to buy a Range Rover. Or I would write down questions for just random things. Like I'm thinking whatever your goals are. And so over the years, I've accumulated things that are very important to me. And so I feel like when you make your vision board, you're not necessarily, like, you're not going to be able to find everything that you want to put on your vision board in one day. It's got to come to you over time. And that's what's cool. Like, you can leave space on your vision board to add things later. So yeah, you won't come up with everything overnight. So let me just cut this open, and you just kind of wing it. You just go with it. You find things here and there throughout your house, little knickknacks, and you can put whatever you want on your board. You could even do vision boards. Like I've seen people do like inspiration boards for projects that their company is creating, like makeup brands or fashion brands. So I think I want to put this right in the middle of my vision board. It's just this little thing that I had printed on this. I did like the 1 hour photo at Walgreens. It's just a quote about God and how he tells us to be strong and courageous. And just because, like, yes, I want to manifest things and I want to put things out into the universe, but I also know that, like, God is still, I don't want to confuse people. Like, God is still number one. Like, yes, I'm manifesting things, but that's with the grace of God. Like, God has a plan for me. That's what I believe for myself. So yeah, I want to manifest different things, but I never want to stray from God. So I'll put that right in the middle. So I'm gonna super glue an old credit card on here. The credit card just reminds me of like where I wanna be when it comes to my finances. I wanna be in a better position. I wanna do better. I wanna make better choices when it comes to shopping. And ultimately, I want to be debt free. I want to be debt free with a good credit score. So I'm gonna super glue this on here. So I'm cutting out this picture. That was me. When did I go to Universal Studios? Back in, I think that was 2016. But this picture is when I was 135 pounds and I felt healthy. I felt active. I wasn't out of breath all the time. And so I want to put this picture on here as a reminder of the weight that I want to lose and just where I want to be. And I've gained so much weight, and it doesn't even matter about how much weight you know how much you weigh. I just don't feel healthy. And for me personally, like, I know people are like, you're beautiful no matter your weight, and I don't think that I'm not beautiful. But when your clothes don't fit and you're 5'5" and your weight doesn't fit your frame, it can really mess with you. So I want to put this on here. Gotta put something on it to make it not move. So I want to put my tassel on here. That was when I graduated with my bachelor's degree from UCCS. It's University of Colorado at Colorado Springs. But the reason I want to put this on here is because I feel like I've gotten very complacent. It's a conversation that I have with myself almost daily of like, you graduated, you spent lots of money on it, like, you've got to make something else happen. So that is just a reminder to keep applying to different jobs, to keep thinking about what I want to do. Whether it's also a reminder for me to pay off student loans. It's pretty much a reminder, like, do better than TSA. No matter what that better may turn out to be. So I found some stuff in a magazine, and I'm cutting out this book here. Oh, that's funny. The book says "Find Me." I want to read more. I want to spend less time on my phone and read a book every now and then. Nobody reads anymore. No one even knows what libraries are. So I cut up all these little things. I cut up that. I cut up a bunch of stuff, and then I'm just gonna glue it all on here. And I think it's gonna be blank. And I think maybe once a month or once a week or whenever I think of something, then I'll find something for that and then I'll glue it on as I go. So I think it'll be like a work in progress. I want to leave space for things to be added in. I want to have an open mind, open board. says the Holy Trinity of 2020. I just wanted to leave that on there so that I remember I made this board in 2020. But the pizza, the laptop, and the wine is kind of funny because it's literally where I'm at right now. Like, all I want to do is watch documentaries, watch true crime, watch inspirational shows, drink a glass of wine, and eat a slice of pizza. I threw some fashion stuff in here because I love fashion. That's something of a hobby of mine, to put outfits together and just styling outfits and feeling super confident. That's something that I know, out of all the things in my life, things that I've tried and things that I don't do anymore, and like, fashion is something that I've always been passionate about my entire life. I want to move to New York. That's a goal that I want to make happen within the next year. With the credit card here, I have to pay off some of my debt in order for me to move. And I literally told my sister that whenever I move to New York, I want to go to Ellis Island and actually find our family's name. Even though I want to move to New York and I want to experience like a year in the city, my ultimate end goal, something that would be fulfilling, is for me to be a homeowner. I just found this in the magazine, but I love it. Like, the background's pretty. There's a big area for people to hang out and sit. All right, guys, so my vision board for now is complete. And there's a lot of white background, but I actually like that because that means that there's always room to add more. I'm leaving, literally, like, the board has blank space, but in my life, I'm leaving room for new opportunities all the time. So this was a lot of fun. This was really therapeutic.